further ado, let's continue the show with another Prov Plays videos. So without further ado, let's continue the show with another Prov Plays video.
Hello, Prov Squad! Here we are again, episode 16. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Right, it's obviously the Minecraft builds. We build at Hogwarts, and we're ticking along really nice. Okay, so off camera between last episode and this episode, I did a touch of landscaping. Okay, so first off, I started up here. I tracked out where the exterior wall is going to roughly be. So it'll come along at a slight angle, bit of a tower, and then off this direction, a tower for the height change, and then it'll go off in that direction. There was several amendments. I can't remember if I showed you this, but I did dupe that over. I put the pathways all the way around it, and sorted. If you come down, you'll see where, oh, might not see, no light. But the original plan was that faint line. You can see it. Yeah, just maybe. Which, once I put the second one in, didn't work very well. I then went with the line that goes roughly here. It's roughly where I'm going. It's hard. I could just see it, so I don't know if you can see it. But I moved it out, brought it out, which was fine. And then when I tracked out the wall, the line came about here, round, and finished. It wasn't quite what I wanted, because it was this gap I was more trying to get. So it took a couple of attempts, excuse me, but eventually got there. And I'm not too keen with it being such straight edge, but we can, as I build down, we can adjust that. That's not too big of an issue. I was thinking of maybe having a bit of a dip in, so the land will come in, follow it through, and then jut out for there, so that gives it a reason for cutting in at this angle, because if you know what I mean. But either way, then after that I came over here, and originally all I was going to do was just draw like contour lines. So I put that line in, put the top of this line in, put the bottom in, and put this in. Excuse me. And then originally that was the line I was going to go for, just around the corner. But then when I brought it up, it just felt a bit too much of a drop off from underneath, because then this wall would have to come all the way down and I felt that using common sense, you wouldn't do that, given that moving it back 3 meters would need a lot less stone. So then I brought it round, and I just felt that, again, having this jut out to then come back in felt really nice, because then it would create this bowl effect, which I do quite like, this bowl effect. So again, I'll probably bring it round, not having so much of a jut, like come in and then sharpen, probably just put a bit of a curve on it so it comes round and then leads through. But we've got this plateau-ish, in line with that plateau-ish type feature, and then the next drop will be down to the shoreline, which is right down here. So yeah, so this is the way I was doing it. I'd bring it down, let's figure out where, roughly what line height we're looking at. So I do is I brought that across, then I brought this down. Okay, and once in line, I then decided how far out I wanted it to come. Just thought, oh, that seems fine. Then I get this draw line tool, make sure I pick the surface I want, and just line drawing it. Boom. And that was the line. Then what I was doing was I was looking at it and thinking, well, for this bit, not so, the bit where there's the cliffy, not so good, because you want roughly a straight line. But for the rest, you didn't. Let's see where this comes. Come across, keeping it the height. Is that the height? That looks like the height. No, it's not, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's where we got. And anywhere that there was like a change of direction. So that was good. I'll go with the middle as well, just to give it a bit of a... Okay then, you're not going to do that. Wow, doesn't like that angle. That normally means it's sort of a weird angle where the line doesn't quite lead to block creation. Yeah, it's 45 degrees practically. So it seems to struggle with that. So once I got that sorted, I then literally picked one at that height there, came along to the same height and completed the line. Come across, work your way through, pick, and I've not built it down this side, but yeah, that's how it went. I've got the next block at the height, went through, next, and job done. And then I don't pick that one because then it becomes awkward for block placing. But I do pick the next one into that one. Right, and then that one. Boom, puts the line in. Because I have found that if I picked that one and went that one and then that one, it gets a bit awkward when placing blocks. You start getting just random, like a single block at the front. Okay. Right, there we go. Okay, enough of that there. Let's go from there. Go. Block below. And there you are, job done. And that's basically what I've been doing. I'll finish this bit off, and then we'll head over. No, not got the line coming. I've noticed a couple of times. I think I'm in range, and then I click, but because I'm not in range of the actual block, it doesn't necessarily give me the block. But let's go down before going back up. I've not noticed that much of a difference on if I start here, end there, or start there, end here. I've not noticed that much. Which is quite good, I suppose. It is a lot it's a lot easier and quicker than filling the individual blocks in, because as you've probably seen, you go along and then it misses one or whatever. Why did it not? Come on. Right. So I don't like that. So I'm going to fill that in. Let's do that. That's in. And most of the time, I will do this. I'll just fill in the gap from above. So I lose track. I get caught up in the moment, literally like what I've just doing here. Right, I'm going to leave that there. No, I'm not going to patch up any holes or sort any divots out. I'm going to leave it as is. But yeah, that's roughly how quick it is. And then what I'll do to finish it off is I'll match the trees and things, and I'll bring it round. And if I remember to do it as I've mixed in the different stones, I'll try and do that on there as well. Okay, what the actual intended version of, not version, but the intended thing for today was to finish this off. Okay, I needed to do the floors. I'm going to put the whole thing in. Okay. Sorry. It's not going to like that. To the side, I'm going to fill the floor, then put the walls in. Okay. No, I don't need that there. Do there. Looks like that. Okay. All the way down here. And all the way along here. fill it in. Three, just three. The windows too high. Yeah, the windows are too high. That's 2 as in the number 2, not 2 as in 2. I don't know why it's done that. That's totally bewilders me. Internal. Internal doesn't have the it's only 2. You know what? Let's just do it this way. Like that. Okay. Now what I was thinking was literally 1, 2, 3 split along there. Turn this into a like store cupboard. momentarily. Okay. That's right into the corner, that is. Would it suit if I moved it? No, because it comes out of alignment with the one at the bottom. I don't like that. I like things to be in alignment. Right. That's that and that door. Okay, doors. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, we've got right in the middle. Don't know if that's right in the middle, but it looks it-ish. There we go. Okay, right. Now we need copy. There, up there. No, no, because I've only got a single door up top. So I need that block, and that block. I can do that first. Copy. Did that actually copy? No. They didn't rotate. There we are, right. So we've got doors in, we've got things in. I'm thinking don't need that much roof, I don't think. That much wall this side. third floor in. Doesn't necessarily have to be a classroom third floor. Right, now I just need to decide on that's what I will do. I'll copy from there to there, up. I'm going to take it from here. 2, 3. I'm going to put it in, but then I'll shorten it in a minute. This one works. Will I shorten it? That's got a gap of 5. So I've got a gap of 3. Right. Actually, really annoyingly, that. Do that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Copy it. Well, that wall's going to move, so if I stand there, there. That. Yeah, there we go. Storeroom doesn't need a window. I'm not adjusting the sizes. Pointless putting another little window in there. Okay. That's that. Right. The roof. I've got no idea Oh, two of them we've not used. The red brick, not nether brick, not red nether brick, the clay brick, tough brick, mod brick. Can't find it. Can't see it. Bricks. Yeah, bricks. Is that it? Brick stairs, yeah. Get some bricks in. Also, I've got actual roofing tiles. So, I'll give them a go. Just find one roof. So, just have a quick look. Let's see. Let's go here. They look alright. Yeah, they do to me. Yeah. I wish they didn't have this grey line on. But either way. Okay. The only nice thing about these is it's unlike putting the stairs in. There's only one orientation, and it's the way you're facing. So it doesn't matter if you hit the bottom or the top of the block. Not going to use fancy wood. Not going to use that stone. fancy wood for the internal, but I'll use that instead for the beams. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it 1? Yeah, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'm going to go 11 for that one. Like so. Now it's there is a top piece. That's the inside. We'll use them on the inside. I think it was a top piece. Maybe there wasn't. So I'll bang that in. On the inside, we'll do this. And I'll cut the bits out. These look like eaves. Of Okay, I think that's done. That's what I will do. Did I take the... I didn't take the centre. First, and then get the height, paste. Okay, I'll just need to... There you go. Now one. That one. I won't get that one because of the wall, but that bit in. Let's tie it all together. There's a wall going in here somewhere. Okay. That's said. Roof done. So as you walk in, yeah, great. I've got to get some lights in there. Roof all the way down. Nice eaves. Sorted. Right. Sort some lighting out. That'll do. It lights up the thing. So on these steps. Sorted. Yeah, just need to get this corridor. Okay. I'm happy with all that. There's not enough. I don't think there's enough to get a window in there. But job done on that roof. Okay. Now then, the thing I wanted to do here was basically copy the roof over. So literally just boop. Oh, job done. Thought about getting some windows in it. You know, like skylights, but I don't think there's enough room to do a decent job. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, I don't seem to get lower than. Okay. That was that. Plan done. Right, now, main roof of these. I'm going to do the same as this, but over here. I'm not sure whether to go that way or obviously that way, or to do both and have it a squarish, come to a point, or even just to go like crenellations and have a flat roof. Not too sure, but for now, what I do want to do is increase this wall. Just this one. Because my thought is, definite thought is to have this come up to meet said wall. Such, but then at the same time, I'm going to get some sort of probably continue the stairs round so that they come through, but probably at that angle. Just a single door through, preferably like that high, and you can just be straight into like storerooms, etc. Maybe you can come through at an angle like such. Yeah, come through at an angle. And then if it's like a huge storeroom, maybe some staff rooms, etc., etc. But yeah, there we go. That's the idea. We'll figure it out. I'll have a bit of play, figure it out for next time. Episode 17, I think it will be. Until then, as always, thank you for watching and play more games. See you soon.